The July buck moon has fascinated humans for centuries, not just for its stunning glow, but for its deep connection to nature's cycles. Did you know this full moon is named after the time when male deer begin growing their antlers, covered in soft velvet? It's a powerful reminder of growth and renewal under the summer sky. The buck moon isn't just light in the night, it's nature's signal. Are you familiar with this intriguing lunar fact? What is the buck moon? The July buck moon isn't just another full moon lighting up the night sky, it carries a story rooted deep in nature and tradition. This moon gets its name from the time of year when male deer or bucks start growing their new antlers covered in soft velvet. It's a signal that summer is in full swing and nature is buzzing with life. The name itself comes from Native American and colonial American folklore, where each full moon was given a unique title to mark the changing seasons. The buck moon, appearing in July, was a way to track time and the cycles of wildlife. Unlike other moons with more mysterious or poetic names, the buck moon is a straightforward nod to the natural world and its rhythms. It's fascinating how this lunar event connects us to the environment, reminding us of the delicate balance between the moon's phases and animal behavior. For many, the buck moon is more than just a celestial event. It's a moment to pause and appreciate the changing seasons and the life cycles happening all around us. So next time you look up and see that glowing orb in July, remember it's not just light in the sky, but a symbol of growth, renewal, and the timeless dance between Earth and the cosmos. What's your favorite thing about the buck moon? Let me know. Timing and occurrence. Every year as July rolls around, the night sky treats us to a spectacular show, the buck moon. But when exactly does this lunar event happen? The buck moon usually appears in mid to late July, marking the fourth full moon of the year. Its timing isn't random. It's closely tied to the lunar calendar, which follows the moon's phases from new to full and back again. This means the buck moon can fall on different dates each year, but it always shines brightest during July, illuminating summer nights with a soft, silvery glow. For skywatchers, this is the perfect opportunity to pause and connect with the natural rhythms of the Earth and Moon. Unlike the fixed dates of our calendar months, the lunar cycle is about 29.5 days, so the buck moon's arrival shifts slightly each year, keeping things exciting for astronomers and casual observers alike. This shifting schedule also means that sometimes the buck moon aligns with other celestial events, like meteor showers or eclipses, creating unforgettable nights in the sky. Knowing when to expect the buck moon helps people plan their outdoor adventures, photography sessions, or even cultural celebrations that honor this luminous moment. So if you want to catch the next buck moon, keep an eye on the calendar and the sky. It's a reminder that nature's clock is always ticking, inviting us to witness its timeless dance. Have you ever marked your calendar for a full moon? Share your story. Cultural significance. The buck moon isn't just a name plucked from thin air. It carries deep cultural meaning that spans continents and centuries. For many Native American tribes, each full moon had a special name that reflected the natural world and seasonal changes, and the July buck moon was no exception. It signified the time when bucks began to grow their new antlers, a powerful symbol of renewal and strength. But beyond the deer, this moon marked a period of abundance and growth, signaling hunters and farmers about the rhythms of the land. In some cultures, the buck moon was also called the thunder moon because July often brings summer storms that roar across the sky. Around the world, people have celebrated this moon with rituals, stories, and gatherings that honor nature's cycles. Even today, many communities hold festivals or simply take time to appreciate the glowing orb that lights up the summer night. This cultural richness adds layers of meaning to the buck moon, connecting us to traditions that remind us how humans have long looked to the sky for guidance and inspiration. It's fascinating to think that when you watch the buck moon rise, you're sharing a moment with countless generations who found wonder and wisdom in its light. What cultural stories or traditions have you heard about the full moon? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Connection to nature. The July buck moon is more than just a name tied to deer. It's a vivid reminder of nature's incredible timing. During this time of year, male deer or bucks begin growing their new antlers, which start out soft and covered in velvet. This velvet is actually a living skin full of blood vessels that help the antlers develop quickly. It's a fascinating natural process that aligns perfectly with the full moon's appearance in July, making the buck moon a symbol of growth and renewal in the animal kingdom. But it's not just deer that respond to this lunar phase. Many plants and animals follow seasonal cues linked to the moon's cycle. The buck moon acts like a natural calendar, signaling changes in behavior and growth patterns across the ecosystem. This connection between the moon and wildlife reminds us how closely life on Earth is tied to celestial rhythms. When you look up at the glowing buck moon, you're witnessing a cosmic event that influences more than just the tides. It's a beacon for life itself, guiding the cycles of growth and change. Have you noticed how nature seems to shift during full moons? Share your experiences below. Astronomical details. The buck moon isn't just a beautiful sight. It's a fascinating astronomical event with unique characteristics that make it stand out. Unlike other full moons, the buck moon often appears larger and brighter in the sky because it happens during the height of summer when the Earth is closer to the sun. This means the moon reflects more sunlight, giving it a warm, golden glow that can light up even the darkest nights. Astronomers note that the buck moon is part of a larger lunar cycle that influences everything from tides to animal behavior. Its brightness and position in the sky make it one of the easiest full moons to observe, even from urban areas with light pollution. Plus, because it's the fourth full moon of the year, it plays a key role in marking seasonal transitions. The moon's phases during this time also affect how we experience the night. Whether it's the perfect backdrop for a summer gathering or a quiet moment of reflection. So when you see that glowing orb rising in July, remember it's not just a pretty face in the sky, it's a powerful celestial body with a story written in light and time. Have you ever noticed how the full moon changes throughout the year? What's your favorite lunar moment? Let me know below. The buck moon and weather. The buck moon doesn't just light up the night, it often brings with it the rumble and flash of summer thunderstorms. July is known for its warm, humid days that build up into powerful storms, and many cultures have nicknamed this full moon the thunder moon because of those booming sounds in the distance. These summer storms aren't just dramatic weather shows, they play an important role in refreshing the earth, nourishing crops, and maintaining the balance of ecosystems. The timing of the buck moon with these seasonal weather patterns creates a natural rhythm, linking the celestial with the terrestrial. As the moon rises, it often signals a time of change in the atmosphere, reminding us of the dynamic forces at work both in the sky and on the ground. This connection between the moon and weather has fascinated people for centuries, inspiring stories and traditions that honor the power of nature. So when you see the glowing buck moon hanging low in the July sky, listen closely. You might just hear the distant roll of thunder, a perfect soundtrack to this luminous summer spectacle. Have you ever noticed how the moon seems to predict or accompany weather changes? Share your thoughts. Historical traditions. The buck moon carries with it a treasure trove of stories and legends that have been passed down through generations. Across different cultures, this full moon inspired myths that explain its glow and significance. Some Native American tribes believed the buck moon was a time when spirits of the forest were especially close, guiding hunters and protecting wildlife. In European folklore, the full moon in July was sometimes linked to magical happenings, where the veil between worlds was thin and anything seemed possible. These tales often highlight the moon's mysterious power to influence not just nature, but human emotions and fortunes. Even today, people share stories about how the buck moon brings clarity, inspiration, or a sense of calm. These historical traditions remind us that the moon has always been more than just a celestial body. It's a symbol woven into the fabric of human culture. When you watch the buck moon rise, you're connecting with centuries of storytelling, where the moonlight sparked imagination and wonder. So what's the most fascinating moon myth or legend you've heard? I'd love to hear your favorite. How to observe the buck moon. The buck moon isn't just a beautiful sight to behold, it's also a perfect excuse to get outside and experience nature in a whole new way. Whether you're an avid stargazer, a casual night walker, or someone looking for a peaceful moment under the sky, the buck moon offers a unique opportunity. The best time to observe this moon is right at moonrise or just before dawn when the sky is darkest, and the moon's glow is at its most striking. Grab a pair of binoculars or a telescope if you have one, but even with the naked eye, the buck moon's brightness and size make it hard to miss. Photographers especially love this full moon because its warm, golden light creates stunning images that capture the essence of summer nights. If you want to make the experience even more special, try combining moon watching with other activities like a nighttime picnic. a quiet meditation, or simply sharing stories with friends around a campfire. The buck moon invites us to slow down and reconnect with the natural world, reminding us that even in our busy lives there's magic waiting to be found in the night sky. When was the last time you stopped to watch the moon? What's your favorite way to enjoy it? Share your thoughts below. Buck moon in popular culture. The buck moon has quietly inspired artists, writers, and musicians for centuries, weaving its way into popular culture in fascinating ways. From classic paintings that capture its glowing presence over serene landscapes to poems that celebrate its symbolism of growth and renewal, this full moon has sparked creativity across generations. Musicians have even used the buck moon as a metaphor for change, mystery, and the passage of time in their lyrics, giving it a timeless place in storytelling. Movies and TV shows occasionally feature the buck moon to set a mood, whether it's romance under its warm light or suspense in its eerie glow. This cultural footprint shows how the moon's influence stretches far beyond science and nature, touching our emotions and imaginations. The buck moon becomes a shared experience, a symbol that connects us through art and media, reminding us that the night sky is a canvas for human expression. Next time you see the buck moon shining brightly, think about how many stories, songs, and artworks it has inspired, and maybe even create your own. What's your favorite artistic or cultural reference to the moon? Drop a comment below. Upcoming buck moon dates. The next few years promise exciting opportunities to witness the buck moon in all its glory. Since the buck moon is tied to the lunar cycle, its exact date shifts slightly each year, usually falling somewhere in July. For example, in 2025, the buck moon will grace the sky on July 24th, offering a perfect chance to catch its warm, golden glow. Marking your calendar for these dates means you won't miss out on this stunning summer spectacle. Some years, the buck moon aligns with other celestial events like meteor showers or lunar eclipses, creating unforgettable nights for skywatchers. Communities and astronomy groups often organize special events, from guided moonlit hikes to photography workshops, making it easier and more fun to experience the buck moon with others. Whether you're a seasoned astronomer or simply someone who loves a beautiful night sky, knowing when the buck moon will appear helps you plan your perfect moon-gazing moment. So, keep an eye out for announcements, and get ready to enjoy one of nature's most enchanting shows. When's your next moon-watching plan? Share it with us. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the fascinating world of the July buck moon. If you enjoyed uncovering these space facts, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you never miss an update from Space Facts. We love hearing from you, so drop a comment below and tell us what surprised you the most or what moon mysteries you want us to explore next. Your support helps us bring more amazing cosmic stories right to your screen. See you in the next video.